there. Oh,
Oh boy.
404, how did you let this happen?
He's still tapping on that thing. He's still tapping on that pad. He goes, I can't override the systems. I'm trying to imitate 404. I'm not doing a very good job with it, but he's trying to override the systems, but to no avail. He can't do it, even with taking a 20 and stuff. And he says that it's heading back on autopilot to Absalom Station. He says there's no life signs on board. Dun, dun, dun! So over here, as you guys kind of make your way inside of this little narrow hall, to your right-hand side, Valek, as you're leading the charge in, this is a galley. And this is pretty much where the crew prepared and shared and ate all of their meals. There's a kitchen here, your favorite place, a small eating area, and there is a bunch of space rations kind of thrown all over the place, half eaten. So it looks like they were possibly in the middle of eating dinner, and everything was just kind of abruptly left there.
How much food do we have here?
There are crates of it inside of the cargo hold that you found Commander Escalar. There's quite a few crates in there of rations, plus a bunch of other supplies and stuff also.
How many bulks in a crate? Not
Yeah, there's probably at least a couple. They aren't of the best quality, so.
404, how much air do we have left? Do we have fuel?
Infinite.
Is the ship flyable?
The ship is flyable, yes. Yep, it
or
is
for
flyable.
this is where you're getting the readings from, right?
Yes. He says there are two small life forms behind the door where you're at.
Do I hear like them growling or anything like before?
You can give me a perception check if you'd like. You can hear some squabbles for sure behind the door. It doesn't sound like any kind of gargles or growls or anything like that from the Akatas.
does it sound intelligent?
It sounds like they're communicating with one another.
All right, can I do perception to see if I can tell what they're saying?
Oh, remember that guy was attacked, and I'm pointing to that guy out on the floor. Was this attacked by space goblin?
Oh, he's attacked by a space goblin, or he was one?
Yeah, you guys.
Oh, that's right, he was one.
Yeah, he was a space goblin. Or he is a space goblin.
Yep. The old dead space goblin. But you can hear some jibber jabber. Anybody here speak Goblin by chance? I was going to use the language filter, but I don't think you guys have that set up on your sheet.
Let me check. I don't remember.
As everybody's scrambling to add Space Goblin to their sheet, I speak Space Goblin.
I don't think there's a language field.
I actually do speak Goblin.
Do you really? Wow.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, there is a language field. I didn't take any. I guess I need to figure that out.
Yeah, I think you get in Starfinder, don't you get bonus languages? A number of bonus languages to your intelligence modifier also, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shit.
Yeah.
Then I speak one language.
So you can hear a couple of goblins squawking behind. Did you do the perception check? Was it Valek? You don't speak Goblin though, do you?
No.
That's my perception, yeah.
So it was Soren then, right?
Yes.
We'll say that you're you're kind of putting your ear up to the door, because I'm sure Valek probably would have said something.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can hear them. You can hear them saying something like, You shoot first. As soon as the door open, you shoot. You shoot. Big starly teeth monsters. They kill us. They kill us like our friend. Basically is what they're saying. They not get us.
All right, I want to speak in Goblin and say, "Don't shoot. We're coming in. Don't shoot."
Who are you? They answer you back.
Friends.
Who are you? No, come in. Door locked. And you hear it
I
click.
think he said he was coming in.
Yeah, you hear
What's his name?
you hear the locks click again. Click. You don't come in. You not goblin.
I chuckle, like that's gonna stop me.
All right, kick it down.
All right, go ahead and give me a strength check.
That's you, Valek.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you bust that door. I mean, it just comes flying off of the hinges. It's made of like this plaster type of material, like a plastic type of material, and this thing just shatters into 10,000 splinters all over the place. And as soon as that happens, you can see inside of this crew chamber, and there's a table that is turned on its side, and there's a couple of goblins, and these goblins they both fire at you as you kick in the door. So you're not surprised, they're not surprised, they know that you were there. So we are going to do a couple of attacks on you because they had held actions with their junk lasers, and I really like these junk lasers, by the way. And the first goblin is a 15 versus energy armor class.
If it's the same as my armor class, it hits, right?
Well, it's going to be different, so you got to calculate your energy and kinetic differently.
Well, I'm 15.
Okay. So is it the same for both? Because they are individual armor classes.
Well, my energy's 15. Sorry.
Okay. If it's a 15, then it will be a hit. So we'll do
Okay.
a little bit of fire damage to you. Almost. All right, so you'll take a total of 1 fire damage, and then we'll do the other junk laser from the other goblin. And that's a 14, which the bolt barely streaks past you. And as this happens, the goblin on the left-hand side, which is right straight in front of you, he throws his junk laser down, and he says, "Oh, they no lie. They no big blue snarly creature with big teeth and drool all over the place. We sorry. We don't mean to shoot. We thought you creature. We thought you were Akata. We no mean to hit you. Especially big, strong-looking Vesk like yourself."
I just shrug off the thermal, like, little spark that's on me.
Yeah, they actually speak common.
All right. So I put my head in the door and I say, "What are you doing on the ship?"
Oh, what we doing on ship? We business goblins, you see. And you're not part of wardens, are you?
Wardens. No.
Oh, yes. Okay, good. We are, I guess you could say we are space entrepreneurs. And we're just
pirates.
trying to... that's a pretty derogatory name. I kind of take offense to that, but no, we're businessmen. And we heard that this ship, the Acrian, and because we had our scanners on, of course, and we heard that there was no crew here, and it was sitting in an orbit. So the ship that was towing this piece of junk, we actually kind of snuck on from Absalom Station, because that's where we live, down in the lower spire and all. And so we snuck on board, and it was an ingenious idea. It was sort of like how our ancestors snuck on board of the original ships that went to Absalom Station, leaving Galarian, before Galarian disappeared. So we just wanted to make our ancestors proud. We snuck on board of the ship. It came out here to the Acrian. We had our junk suits on, our junk space suits on, and we came on board after they left. But then old Gobby down there, he ran into one of these nasty blue starling creatures that have all kinds of juice and phlegm and snot running off of their big, long, shiny teeth. They have longer teeth than we do in Pathfinder goblins. Holy cow. Although over the years, our teeth have gotten short, as you can see in the new images for Starfinder goblins.
Whoa, my immersion.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But all we were doing is just trying to make a couple of space credits. No harm, no foul. But then old Gobby died, and we've kind of locked ourselves in the room and been here ever since, but it's nice to see you.
I'll walk up to the door and look in. Ugh, goblins, gross. Get them off the ship.
Oh, hey. First, you call us bandits, and now you're calling us stinky space goblins? I mean, come on. We bathe, too, just like you. Maybe not as often, but we still clean ourselves. We aren't those starling Akatas that are running around the ship rampart. Ah.
So I want to pick up their weapons, and I'm going to hand them back to Trinket.
Hey, be careful with that junk laser. That thing could blow up on you.
Oh, yeah, I'll take a look at these weapons.
Yeah, they're a hodgepodge of parts and gadgets, and these things look very volatile. They are definitely jerry-rigged, that's for sure.
And then I'm going to say, all right, so what do you have in your pockets? Empty them out.
These aren't guns. This is garbage. Where did you find this garbage?
Garbage? Hey,
This is junk.
we built those. We call them junk lasers. Of course they are. We didn't pay anything for those. Look, I bet you I spent a lot less than you spent on yours, and mine works just as good. Although sometimes
tell me about it.
Kind of blows up.
Guns are expensive.
So he starts. They start both emptying their pockets, and one pulls out a grenade out of its pocket. Another pulls 2 grenades out, and then the other one pulls out another grenade. So they have a bunch of different grenades.
Entrepreneurs.
Yeah, there's an incendiary grenade 1, 2 more shot grenades. Level 1. There's a sticky bomb grenade. There's 2 detonators. There's an engineering kit, a tool kit for engineers. One of them pulls a fire extinguisher out of his backpack. And then there's also another 500 or so UPBs worth of trinkets and other tech in their bags.
Ah, good. More space Legos.
You can have everything, but can we have the fire extinguisher?
Sure.
We'll trade you all of this. We just want the fire extinguisher.
Not so quick.
Hey,
Let me see that fire extinguisher.
Make sure there's no grenades in it.
I would examine this this fire extinguisher.
yeah. Give me a perception check.
A flamethrower or something.
Yeah, as you're kind of looking at it, tapping on it, it's definitely full, and even the little meter says that it's got a full charge on it. But as you kind of turn it over, there is a cred stick that has like a magnet on it, and it's sort of like those hidden car key holders that you can like slap on the inside of the underneath of your car. Yeah, there's one of those on the bottom of this fire extinguisher, and you find it and you open it up, and there's a cred stick, and then you kind of find out how much is on the cred stick, and there's 500 credits worth on there.
Oh wow, 500 credits. You are quite the entrepreneurs, then, aren't you?
Yeah, but that's our entire life savings. You're not going to take our credits, are you? It is, I mean, you said we could have the fire extinguisher, and it was hidden on the fire extinguisher. So doesn't that count as being ours? It's only 500. I'm sure you probably have a lot more than us.
Well, I'll tell you what. You can have all this stuff back.
Oh,
But
okay, thanks.
You have to work for it.
Like how? Like you want us to go back to the engineering bay and build stuff for you? Do you want us to build one of these junk lasers for you?
Oh my god, I don't know if I trust anything he builds, but
You want us to modify
we'll
any
put
of your guns or
we'll
or
put a
your
pin in
lasers?
that. Let's put a pin in that. And let's start by telling us everything that's happened to the ship.
Well, we don't know. There was nobody here. There was nobody on board. Like I said, we snuck aboard the ship that came out and towed this Acreon out to this orbit. We didn't see anyone here. In fact, I don't even think any of the crew came on from the ship that was towing this piece of junk, anyways. But hey, what's up with that rock out there anyway? Why
Well,
is this thing towing that big rock? What's so special about that rock?
Dave, I'm not sure about goblins in this game. So, what does my character know about the goblins, basically?
Sure, absolutely. Let me break out the brand new Starfinder Alien Archive. So, let's see. You need to do a lore check, if I'm not mistaken. And would that not be, if you look in the skill check section?
Well, they don't have lore. They do have culture.
So what kind of check would you need to do to find out about a humanoid? Is it mysticism or is it life science? I think it might be life science. So it's go to page 130 in the Starfinder core rulebook, and that's about where the skill checks start. And look for the chart that talks about what type of skill checks you're trying to identify creatures. And as you're doing that, I will look up the Space Goblin in the new Starfinder Alien Archive. And then we'll get down to the business here.
Okay. From what I'm wanting, I want the culture check because I want to know about, their demeanor, what they're like, not about their physical or their biology.
Sure, you
want to know what their culture is like. Yeah, I'm dealing with these guys. I want to know what they're like.
Sure.
My personal level.
Sure. Go ahead and give me that. Go ahead and give me that check. Yeah, that's a nice check. Yeah, and in fact, it kind of checks out what he was talking about because the original goblins that came to Absalom Station, they actually did sneak on board of a ship that left Galarian. And this is, according to their lore. And as they made it to Absalom Station, they basically stowed away in the worst neighborhoods down in the Spire. And that's pretty much where they started just multiplying like rabbits. They love to build weapons and armor from scavenge parts, as you can see with their junk laser. And these things are quite volatile. And it looks like they've been hijacking ships from time to time. And they love to become entrepreneurs and sell this stuff and try to be like the Drow, because the Drow are like the most renowned merchant. They sell the best high quality merchandise, weaponry, armor, and stuff like that because of it's the black market trade. But they've pretty much just, due to their rapid reproduction rate, they are pretty much a mainstay on Absalom Station now. Let's see, they've kind of evolved in time since the Galarian goblins. It looks like they've become a bit more intelligent. because of their their love for technology and stuff. They're quicker, and it looks like they can't be trusted. And also, they have a huge hatred, an instinctive hatred, and fear for dogs and horses.
Okay.
Yeah, anything quadruped, they dislike, and they consider anything pretty much with 4 legs a dog or a horse.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to know if they're regarded about the same way they are in Pathfinder.
Yeah.
So they're not very highly regarded.
Yeah,
They are kind of underhanded, and they'll double cross you the first chance they get.
yeah. It seems like they're basically, there's no differences in that aspect between their cousins from Galarian and the way that they've evolved to now. But they are a little bit taller. Their eyes are a little bit more deeper shade of red. They have huge bulbous heads and big teeth. But yeah, they can't be trusted for sure.
All right, well, that's
But you can have relationships with goblins, though. The longer you're around the
Sexual?
goblin, yeah, I'm sure you probably could.
okay,
That could be on one of those bucket list items, if you know what I mean.
Right.
So, yeah, but yeah, I mean, you've known that goblins in the past. You've seen that goblins can interact and have normal jobs and functioning. I guess you could say members of the community. Yeah, so sure.
Are these female, Dave?
No, they're both males.
out
So
the luck,
you're not going to be able to scratch that off your bucket list.
Oh, all right.
That's a different bucket list item.
Yeah, that's
A whole nother bucket.
Don't give up yet, guys. I'm sure they have holes somewhere.
the goblinese ladyboys. I think that's the one.
A whole nother bucket.
Well, Valek, Bailey, Soren,
What's up?
what do you
Larry?
guys think? Starboard or port?
Yeah, and I'll go as much to say as you guys check the quarters to the north, and there's nothing in there.
I'm not hearing anything. Starboard or port?
Well, I don't know.
Just pick one.
Maybe we would have some type of reward if we turned them in at the station.
Hey, turn us in. What are you talking about? We didn't do anything wrong.
How do you plan on getting home?
You're the ones that stole from us, so we should be turning you in.
Hey, you should be lucky because we cleared out these hallways. So you'd be dying in here if it wasn't for us.
Hey, look, Goblin, I don't have any problem with you, and I don't think I'm not going to harm you.
You can call me Neil.
But
My friend's name is Bob. You can just call us Neil
Jesus
and
Christ.
Bob.
Jesus Christ. So, I don't trust you, though. So I'd like for you all to strip down and go
Wow.
get in the starboard airlock, and we'll give you food and water, and you can stay there until we get somewhere.
Strip down? What do you got a thing for goblins or something, lady?
I don't need you
Whatever.
carrying anything else in there except for your food and your water, and if you give me any trouble, I will space you.
What does that mean? You gonna eject us out there? You ain't gonna kill us. We haven't done nothing to you. We gave you everything, lady. We told you everything. We told you we
Don't
tried to
trust you.
stow aboard. Well, I don't trust you either. You took all my stuff after a hello, waving
Yeah,
guns
well,
at
I'm
our
bigger than
face.
you, and there's more of us. So get in the airlock.
You're kind of right. All right, you better not put us out there though, because I'll haunt you.
I told you I don't want to harm you, but if you give me any trouble, I will space you. I said starboard, but port's fine. Doesn't matter.
Since she made them strip, I'm going to pick up all the extra loot.
I never said. I just failed my nautical skill check, so I'm sorry. All right, so the goblins are down there. They're butt naked down there, and you guys have that stuff. Did you guys put all that stuff in the chat? You guys keep adding that stuff into the chat because you guys are getting quite a bit of stuff.
See, I have the narwhal on me, so we'll just type the other stuff.
Yeah, there's like 4 different grenades. I'll tell you guys again. Oh, in fact, I actually think I have an image of the space goblin. Stand by. I think I do. I do. Here's the new space goblins.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what their junk laser looks like. And look at that PNG fail too between the shoulder and the junk laser. Look at that PNG fail I did. Wow. Holy cow. Wah wah.
Select contiguous. Non-contiguous.
How bad was that? I'm deleting that off of the screen really quick so nobody laughs at me. I'm going to edit that part out. You better believe it. He doesn't know how to make a PNG image. All right, so I'll tell you guys what you get one more time. A level 1 incendiary grenade, 2 level 1 shock grenades, a level 1 sticky bomb grenade, 2 detonators, 500 UPBs, or universal polymer bases, an engineering toolkit, and the goblins have the fire. Did you allow the goblins to have this fire extinguisher in there?
No.
Okay, all right. And you also have a fire extinguisher as well.
Okay. And 2 goblin spacesuits.
Yes, they're very ratty. They stink, and you would not trust your
want them
life at all.
sneaking something into that airlock that they could ruin the ship with. I don't trust them.
No, I see why you did it. It makes sense, that's for sure. Get in there naked. They were like, huh? What? you have a thing for goblins, don't you? Hey there. All right, so that's the stuff that you found from the goblins as they kept pulling that stuff out of their pockets.
All right. We should probably check the rest of this room. I know they checked the one up above, but I don't think we took the time to. And they were arguing, so maybe they were preoccupied and missed something.
Yeah, we should check the whole ship for traps now. Now that we know that the goblins were here.
Right.
Yeah, there's nothing in the other 2 guest quarters or the crew quarters down there to the starboard side. There's another door that is closed on the left-hand side of the hallway as you're walking in there, Valek. Oh wow, nice. This is actually.
Yeah, remember too, guys. We're looking for some type of access card for the.
Wow, 11. Holy cow!
There's no other signs of life, right?
No, not.
According to 404, this accounts for everything.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
All right, I'll just go in.
All right. So as you open up the door, all of a sudden when you open it up, there is something, a contraption on the other side. It looks like a gun that was pointed towards the door, and then all of a sudden you see a flash of light, poof, and a laser bolt streaks towards you.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he's attacked by 5 undead.
No, no, that's a 25 versus kinetic, which is a hit. Wow, this is probably going to hurt, and I'm sorry to do this to you, but it is a hit. So you're going to take a total of 8. I did roll bad, so you took a total of 8 fire damage from the laser. And this looks like a supply storage area of. You see a bunch of mining tools, picks, shovels, boxes of spikes, stuff like that. Looks like a bunch of basically tools.
I run up. Who's shooting?
Those no good goblins.
Didn't she say we should check for traps first?
But you do inside. There is one of these cocoons. There is a cocoon, and as you walk in, on the left-hand side against the wall, there is one of these knockwool cocoons. So if you want another bulk with a cocoon, there's 500 more credits. So how much bulk do you have, and how much
pick it
bulk
up.
can you carry?
I think we should stack all this stuff in storage for now.
I can hold a lot though.
Because we're not going anywhere soon.
Yeah, you can carry, what, half your strength score in bulk, I think? So if you got, what, an 18 strength, you can carry 9 bulk, I think? And you got, what, 4 on you? This will be 5th, plus all your gear. You got to be getting close to being encumbered.
Look, we have to deliver that other cargo in the storage room, so we're not going anywhere without it. If you want to just put it in the storage room, all this junk, and
Yeah, we'll
just
do
lock
that.
it up.
Wow, there's also some more stuff in here, too, as you're kind of digging around. You guys find a disruptive fusion seal, a 5th level disruptive fusion seal. So you can write that down. 5th
What the
level,
fuck is that?
We're gonna have to look it up. Probably some type of either an armor. I think it's an armor mod or a weapon mod. So a 5th level disruptive fusion seal. You also found 2 Mark 1 serums of healing, and you also found 3 med patches.
How many serums?
2 Mark 1 serums of healing. And then
Oh, here you go,
3
trinkets.
med patches. And that's pretty much everything that you found in here. And like I said, now that laser, that was pretty much not me. You could tell that was no junk. That was no goblin junk laser. That's for sure. It
Can we
definitely
take it,
was
you
not. Let's see. No, it pretty much destroyed itself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's out of commission now. It was pretty much it's not actually it was like a laser trap. It wasn't an actual laser that you would be able to hold. All right, so it looks like you guys got one area left on the Acron where you haven't been.
I say, hey, goblins, you trap that door over there?
They're just looking at you like they can't understand what you're saying. They're pointing to their ears, and they're kind of shrugging their shoulders like, we can't hear you, pal. Because they're in that airlock.
Open the airlock door. I say, you trap that door over there?
Trap what door? No, we didn't trap anything in here. As soon as we came on board, Gobby got killed by those Akatas, and that was it. And then we barricaded ourselves. We were going to trap the door where you came in, but we didn't have enough time.
Have you set any traps?
No, not in here, no. We don't have the
On
tools to
sense
do
motive.
that. I mean, we did have tools, but sure, you can do a sense motive. Yeah, he's telling the truth. You don't think he's being disingenuous to you or anything?
Maybe we should like beat on the door and see if you hear anything scuttling around.
I mean, he did tell you that
Oh,
he did
also
have
get
tools
a
and stuff.
expertise die on that. So that's
No.
another 5.
Yeah, you definitely. He's telling the truth. In fact, he kind of seems shaken because he is, first off, he's naked, and you've taken all of his stuff, and he has no really reason to lie to you. That's how you feel. But he did tell you that he did have an engineering toolkit, and that they were going to set up a trap for you, but you barged in before they could get it set.
And you wonder why we put you in the airlock.
I give them their clothes back. At least, so they're
All
not
right.
naked.
This is the, I don't know, you better talk to Trinkets about that first.
Did you check those clothes to make sure there's nothing hidden in it?
Tired of seeing little goblin wieners running around here.
All right, well, it's on you.
Actually, it looked like they had 3
If they
legs.
destroy the ship and fly it into the sun, then it's on you.
You're like, what the hell is that thing? So this is another cargo hold, opposite of the cargo hold where the commander is, Commander Escalar. I wonder if they base that name off of Commander Escobar from down in South America. I kind of wonder that. So you're in another cargo hold, and this is a large room, and it has a bunch of scientific equipment, and it actually has a small science lab, a bunch more mining equipment, and a bunch of samples of, it looks like rock, chunks of rock.
Aren't one of you guys like rock experts or collectors?
I don't know about collectors, but I can definitely check them out. You want to head in and
Yeah,
take it away for me?
I could take another hit.
Sure. So as soon as you guys come
Yeah, you can
into
check
the
for
room,
traps.
yeah. Well,
Just
as soon as
saying.
yeah, you guys could. I don't think you guys. I don't think you guys did. It pays to have an operative. Hmm.
Wow, wish we had an operative
Bailey?
like this.
Do we have an operative, Bailey?
No, we don't.
So as you guys move in, there are a couple more Akatas that were waiting around the edge of the crate for you. So let us do a surprise round to see if you guys were taken by surprise. How about that? I like doing surprise rounds.
I'd say
Oh,
yes.
those didn't
since
show
it
up on the
didn't show up
tracker.
on the, yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
so
say we're very surprised.
all right, so how does surprise work in Starfinder? We did this once already. There was the element of surprise. So what we're going to go ahead and do is you guys can, let's see. I'm going to do a check on the Akata. I'm going to do a stealth roll, and this is pretty much how it rolls. Oh wow, this is actually this is a pretty good stealth bonus here. All right, everybody give me a perception check as you guys are, well actually it would be just Valak and Soren as this happens because you're the only two in the room. And the other two you'll, okay, so you're both
Oh,
surprised.
yeah.
So you're going to have the flat-footed condition. Now remember in Starfinder, flat-footed has been converted to condition. So you're going to have -2 to your armor class. So let me get a couple of Akata into the combat tracker, and I love how everything just works so smooth in Fantasy Grounds, even though we're not even using the official rule set. Here you go. As you come around the corner, Valak, Soren, you're going to be flat-footed. Trinkets and Bailey, you can go next round. Give me your initiative checks now, as the Akatas will get to go. And I will move the first Akata up to Valak, and it will lash out with its bite attack. And its bite is +8, and then 1d6 +2. Alright, so the bite on Valak, -2 to your AC, 13 kinetic armor class versus kinetic.
That's a miss.
Alright. Got a heck of a kinetic armor class, it seems. Alright, so the next one will move up. It will also attack you as well, trying to take your head off. And this thing hits with a 15 versus your kinetic armor class. All right, let's do some piercing damage. You'll take 7 stamina damage if you have any stamina points left. And let's see, we are back up to, wow, look at that. The Akatas again. Wow, so the Akatas get to go again, and you haven't acted yet, so you're still at -2 AC. So let's do another attack. Akata number 1, 19, that's a hit. Oh, I hit a +2 and a 5. That wouldn't have been good for you. That definitely wouldn't have been good for you. So you're going to take 7 more stamina damage from the first Akata, as these things are just ripping you to shreds. The next Akata goes at +8, 27. It does some more piercing damage, minimum of 3 more stamina. So you are probably heavily wounded by this point, right?
No, I'm in wounds now.
Okay, so you're in hit points now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not too bad. You got a pretty good amount of hit points. So, okay. So let's go to, let's see. Next, you're at Valak. So you are no longer flat-footed. Yeah, good to see everybody tonight. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Thanks for your follows. Totally appreciate it.
Gonna take a stab now that I'm irked.
All right.
After getting hit a bunch of times.
Yeah, did you have, I would imagine you probably had your weapon drawn anyway, right?
Yeah, I walk around with it almost like a staff, I guess.
Yeah, I would imagine you'd probably do that on the ship anyway.
I can't really put it away or anything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where are they going to put it?
Yeah, it's like a pike.
Hide that thing up your wazoo. All right, so go ahead and attack. You're no longer flat-footed. That's a good thing.
Puts it in a spear case.
His scabbard. 17 versus kinetic is a hit. Their kinetic's a little bit better than their energy armor class. As you strike the beast. Wow, you actually hit for 11. Wow, very nice. Yeah, this thing is over halfway dead already. And you hit Akata number 1. So let's add 11 wounds to it. Anything else for you?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Trinkets, you're up now.
Am I in this round, or?
You are, yes. It is no longer the surprise round. It is a normal round now. Valak got walloped a couple of times.
I can see these guys to the store, right?
Yeah, you can see them. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna attempt to a dumb idea, but my character just kind of does it instinctively. I'm gonna try to feint the one that's on the bottom there.
Okay, and what does feint do? That's one of your improvisations, or is that one of you? Yeah, it's an improvisation, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not using that. I'm just using standard feat that I get to use as my move action. Just basic feint, and basically just flash the light at him to get his or distracting, and then shoot at him.
Okay. So what is feint? Does it have any kind of saving throw or anything like that?
Yeah, it does. It's 15 plus 1.5 times the CR. That's the DC.
Okay. And what do I need to roll? Reflex, will?
No, I have to roll a bluff, and I have to meet that DC. Yeah.
Okay. 15 plus 1.5. So it would be rounded down. So it's just 1. It's CR1. So
right. So 16 is the DC.
Yeah, pretty high DC. But you get a lot of good bonuses in Starfinder. So
yeah, bluff is my best skill though.
Yeah. You probably have about an 8 or a 10 anyway, right? Yeah, it's +8. So there you go.
Yeah, plus
22. You're
6.
successful. So does it affect any kind of creature or foe? Does it say foe or creature? Or?
Yeah, anything.
Okay, cool. And now that was a swift action? Or was that a standard?
That's I have a feat improved feint that allows me to do it as a move action.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
nice.
so that way I can feint and fire in the same round.
Yeah, and you get what, +2 from the feint? Is it just for you, or is it for anybody attacking the creature?
Let me look again right quick. Because
Okay,
every time I use it, I forget.
No, it's all right.
I always forget the condition.
That's nice with the feat. That and then that's another good thing. Seeing that we're kind of talking about the classes, that's another great thing about Starfinder 2, where your feats kind of change the actions around from a standard action to like something that's more doable, like a move action or a swift action. I love how the feats do that. So it makes feats worth taking because you can do more stuff in a round. You can do more actions. Which, I mean, does kind of slow things down, but the more that you play your character, you just zip through it anyway. Hurry up, lady! Look that up in there!
All right, here it is. Yeah. Oh, he's basically just flat-footed.
Okay, so have
for until the end of my next turn.
Okay, the end of your next turn. Wow, that's really nice. Holy cow!
Yeah, because it's a feint is designed so that I feint this round and I can shoot the next round.
Oh, so you can't shoot the same round you feint?
I can with improved feint. That's why I was saying it's to the end of my next turn.
Okay. So -2, it's flat-footed. Very nice.
Wait, no. I treat your opponent as flat-footed for your next attack. So once I attack, he's not flat-footed anymore.
Okay.
But I have up to my end of my next turn to do it.
Yeah, so
but since I have the feat, but since I have the feat improved feint, I can do it as a move action so that I can attack in the same round.
Attack, yeah. All right. So let's see. Your attack was a 12, and seeing that it's flat-footed.
I haven't rolled attack yet.
Oh, I saw the sniper attack. Oh, that was from Bailey, so my bad. All right, so let's get your.
That's the ultimate attack.
It has 2 less armor class. Yeah, that's.
I'm pretty sure I don't hit.
Yeah, that's a close miss. You're 1. Oh, too good. All right, so let's move on. All that for nothing. All that for a 1. Way to go, Trinkets.
Right on.
You built it up just to give everybody blue balls. All right, Bailey. You're up now. You're not flat-footed anymore either.
Do I have clean sight on either one of those two?
Well, the -2 because you got Bailey in the way, sure.
Trinkets?
But it'll, yeah, I'm sorry about that. You got trinkets in the way, so it'll kind of negate the flat-footed, so it'll just be a normal roll versus EAC. They'll kind of balance each other out.
Once I attack, he's not flat-footed anymore.
You're not, no. No.
No.
No, he's not either, so yeah, that's right.
I wish it was like that, but I do have things where I can do that, but I didn't use that.
Yeah, the like the debuff types of improvisations that you get. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like how they have it to where you can. There's different types. There's like kind of controlling types, and pretty good stuff. All right, Bailey. So what are you doing? If you're going to attack through her, it'll be a -2. Or you can move in and not take a -2, depending on the one that you're shooting. So.
I'll take the -2 and take a shot at Akata 7 with my sniper rifle.
Okay. Fire away. You may fire when ready. It'll be against all right, so that's a 9. That's definitely a miss. Anything else for you? Want to take any movement now? Anything? All right, Soren, you're up.
No.
What
All right,
say you,
so-
Soren?
I'm gonna grab my MK1 Serum of Healing and use it on Valak.
Gonna just jab it into his butt cheek. How are you, Valak? Ugh! Whoa! And that does hit points. The serums, right? They do hit points, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you get back 4 hit points.
So I think he should be at 14.
I'm at 2. Well, I should have 2 minus 2 wins, or I should be at 2 wins. Sorry.
It just took your wins away.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll have like your stamina hit points. You can just put in the stamina column, I guess, and you don't need to worry about the temp hit points. And just keep track of your max hit points. So, all right, so let's go to the next round. We'll go to the Akatas again. These things are going to try to take. They're going to try to take Valak out. They're snarling. They're clawing him, trying to bite him. Let's see if this bite hits. Yep, it does hit. So you'll take a total of 4 more piercing damage. The next one will kind of use its action to sneak up beside you. And, oh man, I should have probably did that with the other one too. I could have got a tactical bonus, but I'll attack again. Because remember, there's flanking in Starfinder. So that's another hit. So you'll take 6 more for a total of 10 damage from your hit points.
Now I'm red.
All right, so now Valak, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna hit attack number 1 again.
That's a hit. And just wait till you get higher level, Bailey. You're like the only class that's going to get multiple attacks around. Where you can get up to, I think, 4 attacks around. It's pretty crazy. So you attack with your polearm. You hit with it, and you do 10 damage to it, wounding it gravely. You hit the first Akata, which is to your left. Anything else for you? Hey, what's up, Metaplot?
Nope.
Good to see you. All right, trinkets. Yeah, I can't wait to see Bailey getting 4 attacks around.
All right.
I think it costs a full
I
round
missed this
action,
guy.
but that will be amazing.
I'm going to
He will
attempt
destroy
to
stuff.
stare it down and essentially give it a dispiriting taunt. So I have to roll an intimidate check against that same DC.
Okay, so that would be a 16.
Oh, actually, it's the same DC as a check to demoralize an enemy. Oh, so now I gotta look at that up. Hold on.
You should make little cheat sheets with your rolls on it. Be a good idea. That's what I'm doing with my monsters and stuff. I write down, seeing that we don't have the full automation, and it works pretty good.
I just checked. It's the DC will be equal to either 10 plus the opponent's total intimidate skill bonus. If it has an intimidate skill bonus, if it doesn't, it's going to be that same.
It'll be a 10. It doesn't have an intimidation bonus at all, so.
Okay, or it's whichever is higher, so it's going to be that 15 plus the 1.5 CR, so 16 again.
Okay. Gotta love those or.
Yeah, whichever is
Just makes
greater.
you do more figuring, yeah. All right. Oh, wow.